Well, folks, welcome to yet another episode of Rumble. And today I have with me a young lady. She's done a whole bunch of things. Uh, some of it is the kind of thing that you really wouldn't reconcile with two parts of being the same life. She's a singer and she's also a PR consultant with a big chain, or I'll say a hospital chain. So, welcome to the show, Krithika.
Thank you very much.
You,
Glad to be
I
here.
know how tough it is to be a singer, and I know how we could have gone through that, not as a singer, but from the business end of it. So tell me, what has been your experience so far in trying to make a break into entertainment?
So, part about making a break is very dicey. You have to define what exactly is a break.
Well,
What
release an album, make some money on singing.
make some money is kind of difficult, but like all artists, I started out, getting into the film circuit, trying to see if I can get a break there. But then I also have a corporate job in managing
So
time.
which came first?
The corporate job came first.
Oh, on singing
But
was
yes,
later.
parallelly, yes. From the age of 8, I've been learning, and I've also been writing songs. So singing has been with me, has grown with me.
So it's like inter school and stuff.
Inter school, intercollegiate, and then making songs for my mom, who used to be a social activist, and so
Okay.
awareness songs and stuff like that. So I've always been singing,
Okay.
and then there were these events and corporate shows where I used to sing and lend my voice for various.
How does that happen? I always wondered how does somebody become? I see a lot of shows where I think IT firms,
Yeah.
people like that, they call singers over for performances of something or the other.
Yes,
How do you break into that one?
Breaking into that one can be tricky. That is, these event managers who basically put the event
Yes,
together.
yes.
They get a lot of profiles, and so somebody would have seen them somewhere and then recommended, and then they get a lot of profiles. And if they've seen the artist perform, then they probably get them
I mean, it's one thing to
depending on
see-
the cost, depending on what it would.
Okay.
So they have a set of recommendations to the corporates in terms of, okay, here are the talents that we'd like to for you to
Showcase?
review,
Okay.
and then depending on the company's budget and their
The kind of
whether
music
they like
want?
it, whether
Okay.
they like it, they would choose the talent. But otherwise, for me, it's been that I've also been working, so I've got to sing at company events
Okay.
as
So
an
which company
employee.
was that?
As,
Which company was that where you were?
right from the beginning, when I was working with SIFI, I was working with Max New York
Okay.
Life Insurance Company, ABN AMRO Bank.
So the employees get together and
Yeah, so-
they have your own dues.
So there was never this dearth of talent within any company itself. So we used
Okay.
to be the
But very few push it to the point, or rather take it seriously. They just leave it at bathroom singing, or maybe among friends.
Yes. So what really happened is I would have probably left it at that, but many people and the feedback that I received
Go take
while
it seriously.
performing, taking it seriously, I said, okay, there seems to be something here. Let me just explore it.
So did you learn music?
Yes, I did,
You did formally.
formally.
Carnatic
Yes.
classical. That's
Yes,
what
Carnatic
everybody
classical.
learns.
Exactly.
There's
So
no
it's a
way-
South Indian. You have to start sort of do the drill,
okay.
learn Bharatanatyam, learn Carnatic music.
Oh, you did the whole works?
I did the whole works. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So
But there is no place where you can sing or learn non Carnatic music. I mean, non
no, not
classical.
not
is there any
not
place?
when I was a child. As I grew up, there was no such place.
Okay.
And you just had to go for it. I mean, sing in the bathroom, sing, listening to tapes, cassettes. That's how you learnt your music.
Is there
And
an institution like that today?
today,
where you
I
can
think
learn?
many people have started voice culture as
They do.
after all these reality shows have come up and
Oh,
they've started
yeah.
showcasing. There are many people offering voice culture and film music training also as modules. I don't know how structured or certified it is. Well, I was just browsing through the neighborhood newspaper the other day, and I
Okay.
saw some 3-4 adverts. I wouldn't know if they were recognized. I've
Did
not
you
yet.
call them up or speak to them?
I have spoken to a couple of them. In fact, I'm yet to pay them a visit, but they had some modules planned in terms of a short-term course. If they want to, prepare you for a competition, there is a course for that. So
Okay.
it's
So it's
I
getting
think
a
it's
little
really
professional.
working. Yes, it is.
Oh.
So it's hope
It's all
for
thanks
many
to television. Thanks to
Yes,
television?
Thanks to television, thanks to reality shows. Now everybody feels there is hope for them. So there are no more these bathroom singers who can.
I know.
who's
But I
relegated.
also hear a complaint from music composers, particularly. They say all these kids who come out of reality shows, they can ape and mimic perfectly. But if you give them something, a brand new song, and say, this is the song, they are not able to measure up or they can't be innovative in their singing. They can, it's like being a mimicry artist.
Yes.
Top class mimic, but can't do
Can't do
anything
something
original.
on their own.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think of that? Do you
That
think that's
is
true?
tricky. Yes, I think it is true for a lot of people, and I've heard some complaints like that too. It is very difficult to make a song your own and render it. So that's, I think, going to take a while. And
Okay.
it's the singer's capability to deliver it. There is no rule or a generic remark that one can make about that. Each singer has their own talent and capability.
I'm sure. So when we come back in the second part, I want to ask her what was her role model and what inspired her to get into singing. Because something always has to trigger, your desire to do something. So we'll just do that.